Chavo. Chavo, todo.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Cruiserweight Champion of the World, from El Paso, Texas, weighing 200 pounds, Chavo Guerrero.
Para toda mi gente mexicana.
And the opponent,
Es hora de cambio.
from Mexico, weighing in at 195 pounds,
Nice reversal. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked in the tag session, that was it. The story was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
But it looks like they slowed the pace down a little bit. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, you can't beat the opponent anytime in the cover either. You gotta stay on them and wear them down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute an every-time move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten the teeth. Deal? It's so great seeing this athlete.
He's got him hanging off of the air, and he's grinding his forearm right into the facial features of his opponent.
That's definitely going to leave him off. There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford a reversal. This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Well, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago. You saw that one coming. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think that he's got it covered. 1, 2. Wow, they don't get much closer than that.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
I love hearing the crowd come alive. Oh, boy. I hope the superstar wasn't planning on reproducing. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I guess adoption is still an option, right?
These WWE WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see a WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, right?
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to listen to you try to call a match all by yourself.
When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really take a hit to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can beat off a crowd and use that energy to win the match. It sounds like this compassionate crowd is something on their minds, Taz.
Thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. And I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, bro. This guy might not have enough to kick out. Man, this match is so good. It's even worth sitting next to you and watching, Paul.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my number one choice for a podcast partner, right?
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. They could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a show like you are.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
You know, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
You know what, Cole? If you're gonna get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by? He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Wow, that reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. He wasted no time going for that pin.
Here's your winner and the